Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? All right, let's get started on today's reading and see what beautiful, powerful messages we may have. Uplifting, hopefully. All right, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here next to the card of opportunity and a lot of happiness, okay? This is serenity, happiness, and abundance, and it's in the center of the layout. I'm also seeing that whatever this is something extremely positive, my loves. It's coming in with great strength, and it's going to give you all power. It's going to lift you up, whatever this is. And it might be something different for each of you, but it's going to lift you up out of the doldrums. A lot of you are feeling, I think we've all been feeling kind of stuck in the middle, not with no motion. Just, we're watching things on this side collapsing and we're listening to all the positivity that's going to be coming our way, but we're not exactly feeling it yet, but we will. But in the interim, I feel like we've been stuck in these kind of like a doldrum scenario for many of us. That's how I've been feeling. If you've been feeling this way, please comment below the video. Just put doldrums. All right, but I am seeing that this is going to create some kind of change. It's going to lift you up out of those doldrums, all of us. It's going to bring in some kind of abundance and happiness, happy feelings, feelings of serenity. And yeah, I'm seeing your energy changing. Your energy is on fire. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing very powerful energies out there, guys. So you're doing the work, you're raising your vibrations and treating others with kindness, because that's all it takes. I'm seeing some kind of stuckness here. There are two masculines in this layout. One of them looks to be very wealthy and the other one looks to be very giving and loving. The one that's wealthy is getting some kind of clarity regarding money, and it looks like you might be thinking about expressing thanks to this person and helping them out financially in some manner, or maybe giving them a gift. So some of you might be getting ready to receive some type of monetary gift. This is for those of you in the workplace who have been wanting and waiting for something positive. You've been working hard, okay? You've not really been expecting much or asking for anything, but you've been working hard. You have a great work ethic. I'm seeing, though, that this is something that either you were told you were going to get, or you think that you are maybe being a little undervalued at work, but just all the same, working hard. I'm seeing that this judgment you've had and, this need for balance to come in is actually, there's some opportunity that is going to come in for you. I don't know if this is going to be at your particular career, your job, or if this is going to be a new offer, perhaps something on the sidelines. Either way, I'm seeing a door opening for you, and this is going to bring in a lot of happiness and joy. All right, guys, let's continue. This is a great time to mention that I do readings, guys. So if you've always wanted one, you're wanting one today, you can see what readings, what services I have, how much they are. Just click on the description below the video and you can email me if interested. We have the devil in the center of this layout. So I feel like this is somebody who's, let me take a look at this. This is very interesting because I have three people in this layout. One of them is a more mature person. It looks like a father figure type person, and then I'm seeing what looks to be two brothers possibly. I'm seeing that one of them is into something that is not good. So this could be like something negative, like drug addiction. This could be yeah, you're bringing something into the others that the others are feeling. Okay, they're feeling helpless and they're also feeling somewhat defensive because they really don't know what to do for you. They don't know how to help you. But having this devil, this is like having a monkey on your back, and you're very intelligent, okay? This is something you need to rise above somehow, some way. You might be able to go see what's on offer for you, see about getting some help. This doesn't have to be addiction. This could be something else. Whatever it is, though, it is something negative. This is something that makes you feel like you're trapped, okay? And addiction can do that. It can make you feel that you're trapped in your addiction. All right, so it's up to you what you choose to do about this if you're watching, or if this is the dad figure and you're concerned about your child. I've dealt with this. Boy, did I deal with this. So I might be able to give you some good advice, okay? But anyway, let's move forward and see what else we have. Okay, we have the Six of Swords, guys. Six of Swords. This is you. Sometimes it's just you cutting through all the bullshit, okay? Just, you've had enough. You're not playing anymore. You're getting rid of all the negativity. And you're only accepting positive things into your life. Anything else, you're not accepting, okay? And it is that easy, guys. I see you, some of you moving toward a break, or just having this mental, you're on mental overload, so you're needing a break, you're needing a vacation. This is for a lot of my Aquariuses, okay? I am seeing also there's something big coming, something positive but huge, and we're not privy to what this is right now. This is a spiritual matter, but it's also going to behoove you, Aquarius, because you are the star. And they want me to tell you that this is a gift. You have a gift coming into you from spirit because of who you are, and you're choosing to come back here and be here at this time. What a beautiful soul you guys are to agree to come back at this time and be the lighthouse and help those that are finally starting to awaken. These are probably more than likely family members, maybe people at work, but they're going to start coming to you asking questions, okay? The Ten of Pentacles in the center, along with the star, which represents my Aquariuses. This is just how powerful you are, showing your powers, showing what's coming in is all positivity with this Ten of Pentacles. This is a very powerful Ten of Pentacles in its positioning, and it's offering up additional finances, wealth, prosperity, joy, family celebrations, and all things that are very important to you, okay, coming to fruition. So if you can't take a 4-day break, guys, my suggestion is, even if you're working a job that doesn't really give you benefits, guys, a lot of you out there are doing just that. I know if you live in New Jersey, there were laws passed years ago where you have to, in other words, I think it's for every 30 hours you work, you get 1 hour of paid sick time, something along that line. So you guys have paid sick days coming unless you take days off frequently. You can ask about it, and if you do, you also have paid personal days. And again, I don't know what it's like in other states, but you might have this because we have it. Take the 4 days. You get a couple days paid anyway, so hopefully you have that, and take that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a Thursday or a Monday off. That's going to really leave you feeling refreshed. And don't forget, if you're going to do this, guys, to nurture the hell out of yourselves. Plan it all out, line up everything, all the foods you love, get them in the house. If there's a special wine or beer, or if you can do it, go get a massage, go play golf, go do what it is that makes you happy and feel relaxed over this period of time. You will come out of it feeling refreshed. All right, and I am seeing I'm seeing a mom feeling very upset. Something here about you needing to Take some time for some spiritual growth, because right now you're not feeling good about what's going on around you, and you're not feeling good about yourself. There's something going on in your life that's making you feel maybe just abandoned or alone or left out in the cold kind of feeling. This could also be financial, and it's creating a very large burden for you, where it might be keeping you up at night, but this is very upsetting. Okay, and I feel like this is snowballing for you, so you must pull yourself out of this. And how to do that is to get yourself in that state of gratefulness. And again, if you need a reading, you can contact me via email and I will give you the instructions. All right, let's continue. Here we go. This is very interesting. I feel like this is regarding family, all right? And there's a lot of prayer going on here for a family member, or something connected to family. The family is holding on to something or someone, and I see whatever's happening, I see a great turnout here. I see a lot of positivity. I see happiness coming in, the things you're wanting, the things that this family is wanting, or a family member. If you are the family member who is wanting something and praying for something in regard to your family, I do see that you are going to get, it's going to come to fruition for you. I see happiness. I see also a new beginning with your family. All right, so if you are maybe someone who lived far away from your family and missed your family, really can't do without your family, so you're moving back, or something along that line where you want something from your family, you want that closeness, you want happiness and joy with your family, celebration with your family. All right, and I feel like they're feeling the same way about you. There is a lot of love here. There are those of you who do not have family, who are feeling alone and, ignored. Okay? I would love to get you to feel what I feel, or at least try. Okay? I absolutely love being alone, and when I'm alone, that's when I feel unconditional love from spirit. I never feel bad. I never feel lonely, and I never feel left out in the cold. And if this is you, you can try hard to at least pick up a couple friends. For me, I have like one or two good friends, and when I feel like I want to get out of the house, or I need to break away and get going outdoors and do something, I do it. I call up my friend or friends, and we do that. And so I'm saying for you guys that are feeling alone and don't have friends and don't have family, it's up to you to make that friend. Find somebody who has your back, though, okay? It's always better to have one or two great friends that you can rely on, that are supportive, as opposed to many fake friends, okay? Many fake friends. The fakeness I can't do anymore. You guys, a lot of you are probably in the same place, have the same regard, but this is for those of you who don't have anyone in your life. You don't have to stay like this, okay? Befriend somebody at work. Befriend someone if you're older and you live in a community. Go shoot some pool. Go to a bingo thing. Go to the pool, whatever. And get that friend and just approach them and say, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm, I haven't really made friends here yet. I don't know how you feel about this, but maybe, we can just, nothing romantic or anything. You don't want to scare people like you're hitting on them, but if you're, some people will get scared away by that. You could just say, I'm looking for somebody to maybe go out to dinner with once in a while, or, just talk to, and make some friends, okay? You're an adult, you know how to do it. So make some friends, weed out the bad people, keep the good people in your circle. This is for those of you at any age. have people in your life. And like I said, you only need one or two good friends. I'm seeing that this is going to bring in a lot of abundance for you. It's going to change your perception on life. It's going to make you feel completely and totally different, because I feel like you're alone and you don't want to be. You're wanting something else for yourself. You're tired of this, feeling, alone and neglected, ignored. And I am seeing that once you move toward, just whatever you're sick of, move toward the opposite. Go and get it. We're just so embedded in this third dimensional thinking and feeling stuck and feeling like, not knowing we're creators and all we have to do is put action behind, what it is that we want, and we can manifest it in immediately. Manifestation is also you getting up off your butt, guys, and putting action behind something. All right, I'm still getting some messages from some of you, and I don't mean for you to take offense, but some of you are like, when is my life going to change? When are positive things going to start coming in? When you create them, okay? You sound like, and I hope I'm wrong, but the way these messages come in sometimes, it sounds like you're in your house waiting for someone to knock on the door and hand you something positive, or the sky may open up when you're walking down the street and positive things are going to start falling all around your feet. That's not how life works. Okay? All right. So I'm seeing a feminine here next to the wheel of fortune. I'm also seeing a new beginning over here coming in very quickly. All right. So for those of you who are feeling defensive today, I'm seeing something very positive coming in for you. I do see that if you're willing to pray, your prayers are going to be heard. We have 4 angels in the 4 corners of this wheel of fortune. This is also about wealth and prosperity, but let's just stick with the angelic realms today that are in this card, and the spiritual meaning that this card represents for you. Okay, I'm seeing that you are very spiritual. It looks as though you're an empath. It looks as though you're very empathetic, loving. You love children as well, and very giving and kind-hearted, but you're feeling some kind of a way. And I just got something more, okay? Some of this has to do with you're not standing up for yourself. So there are people around you who you're allowing to push you around, maybe say negative things to you, or trying to tell you what to do, putting pressure on you to live your life a certain way, or get something done, or do something. All right, and this is creating some kind of, yes, it's time for you to stand up for your beliefs. Okay, and this way you're coming into your authentic self, guys. You're not worried about what people are going to think. If you have a different opinion than the whole crowd you're hanging out with, then express it, and it's okay. All right, don't just go along with the crowd because you're afraid of how they're going to think or react. Okay, be yourself at all times. You might be the one in that whole crowd that stands above the rest. You might be the highest vibrating person in that crowd, and you might be smarter, more knowledgeable. You might have had 1,000 more lifetimes. Okay, you might be able to show them something or teach them something. All right, but and sometimes we can teach people things just by being ourselves and expressing our thoughts. Okay, because you are in essence a thought provoker. When you're vibrating higher than the people around you are, you do just that. You provoke thought in other people because your thoughts are different, and they have no choice but to think about what you've said. All right, I'm picking up on a celebration here. All right, so again, someone is celebrating because they are free of something today. All right, so this could be different things for different people, but I see that you're feeling very positive about this newfound freedom. Your energy is high. You feel like going out and celebrating, and for a lot of you, that's just what you're going to do this coming weekend. Whatever this freedom is about, This could be financial freedom. It could be freedom from a relationship that wasn't working out. You might have separated yourself from somebody who's been sucking the life out of you, and all at once you just feel joyful and you feel like you should have done this 10 years ago. You know, whatever it is, guys. I feel like you guys are going to feel much lighter today than you have. Okay, and I'm going to end on this note. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's reading. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If you're still with me, please hype the video, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, guys. I'm seeing a large amount of people that are looking in the search for Tarot by Cherie. So that's telling me that either a lot of you didn't subscribe or you didn't hit the notification bell. The notification bell notifies you when a certain person's video that you like, that you want to see, when a new video comes out, you'll get notification of that. All right, guys, have yourself a beautiful rest of your day.